Alright, looking at a WordPress blog I've set up. Hadn't really done much with it yet. Today I want to put an opt-in form on this blog. So I want to put it in the sidebar of the blog, and you can see it on the right over here. It'd be a nice little spot for one. And with all this clean white space, it'd be a good landing page, or possibly a sales page, or some sort of lead generation site. So let's get started. First off, we're going to go to the dashboard of our WordPress blog, and here we are. And we're going to create a new page, and this page is going to be a thank you for subscribing page. So this will be the page that they go to after they put in their email address. So we'll say thanks, you're awesome, killer, right? And then down here we're going to put all the goodies, whatever they opted in for, maybe a video or maybe some sort of a report, whatever you promised them when they opted in. Okay, on the right here we want to be sure that we uncheck the public option and make it private, because we don't want anybody seeing this particular page of our blog unless they've opted in for it. And then scroll down and look under discussion and remove the checks by allow comments and allow pings, because we don't want Google spiders pinging this part of our site, because we don't want this public again. And we're going to save our changes here. Okay. Now, of course, I'd be adding more if I were doing this for real, but I want to show you how to do it quickly. And we're going to see how it looks. There's our landing page after they put in their email. And now we're going to copy this permalink. And that permalink we're going to need, so hang on to it. And we're going to go to our email autoresponder program. I'm using Aweber. Alright, so here we are on Aweber. I've already made the list and everything, set it up, so I just need to create the form now. We'll call it awesome, of course, and then let's see, we could keep it inline, and we're going to paste our permalink we got from WordPress right here. That was what was on the dashboard section. Okay. Next, we are here. Okay, so what we do here is remove the name field, because we want to increase our opt-in rate by the visitor not having one more thing to do to get on our list, and that's been proven to work. So I only ask for the email. Okay, so we have our web form created. Let's get the HTML code now. So we're going to copy this script and hang on to it. Alright, so we're back on the dashboard, and we're going to go down to appearances and then click on widgets, and then scroll all the way to the bottom, and you'll see a widget called text. Drag it to the right, and we're going to paste in the JavaScript we just got from Aweber, and we can put a title on this, and it will be the headline for your opt-in. So we'll just say enter email for stuff. I wouldn't use that, but alright, save that, and let's see what we got. Well, alright. Maybe if we had a darker background that would show up a lot better, but you can tell it's really washed out. The button is hardly visible. The text is a little too small in places. It's not working for us. So here's what you do. We go back and we get on Aweber and we get the HTML version of this form. Alright, so I'm going to get this HTML code, copy it, and then I'd like to paste this code into front page. Or maybe Dreamweaver, if you use that, that's fine. So I want to put it in front page up here at the HTML section and see what I get down here at the bottom. Now I can make some changes. Now I can move the email word here, I can move it over to the right, get it snug up against the opt-in box. Or I could change the font, or I could change the size of the font. I can make email bold, all kinds of stuff. But what I really want to do is I want to change this stock submit button that Aweber gave me. I want to have a button that's going to draw attention and get people to opt in. So I found a button I like, and I've saved it under my domain name on my server. So I've got it's actually right here. I'll show you the address: anthonydeloach.com/images/button.jpg. Now look at the bottom of your form where it's the last line that says input. There's a lot of inputs, but this is the last one, and this is the one we're going to replace. This is the one that replaces the old factory button that Aweber gives us for the new shiny button that we've found. And you see, where it says anthonydeloach.com, etc., you would want that to be the location of your button. Then copy this entire section here and then paste it over that old input section. There you go. So now we have our new shiny button that stands out, and hopefully we'll get a lot of people signing in and buying whatever we have. Now you do want to go to picture properties and then go to appearance and specify the size. That way when you put it on WordPress, it doesn't distort your image anyway. It'll keep it the way you like it and keep it the way you saved it on your computer. So let's copy all of this, and then we're going to paste it back in our where we added our widget, and now we're going to replace that script with the new form we just made. Well, it looks better, but I would like to make a few more changes and get it right. Let's go back to front page real quick. Not bold. A little separation there with a colon. We also want to have this stand out more here, so we could add a little filler to it. We could see. A bit of an off-white. Alright. Okay, so we're going to copy it and then paste it over the old form we had in the text widget and see what our changes look like. Alright, so that looks better. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. You know how to put a opt-in on a WordPress blog on the right side where it gets the most opt-ins. Have a good day. Stay tuned for more videos.